Have you ever wondered about the historical roots of the Maratha Empire and how it shaped the course of Indian history? Today we're setting the stage for a captivating exploration of one such influential power, the Maratha Empire. It's a tale that starts in the humble Deccan Plateau and eventually spreads its wings over a vast territory, stretching from Peshawar in the north to Tanjavur in the south and from Bengal in the east to the Konkan coast in the west. This empire, with its unique blend of military prowess, administrative acumen, and cultural vibrancy, left a profound impact on the Indian subcontinent. Its chronicles are not just about the rise and fall of a kingdom, but also about the transformation of a society and the shaping of a nation. So, buckle up for a journey through time where history comes alive. Join us as we journey back in time to explore the rise and fall of this influential empire. The Maratha Empire was not born overnight. It had humble beginnings. Like a seed slowly sprouting into a mighty tree, the empire began its journey with the establishment of the Bhonsle dynasty. This influential dynasty traced its roots back to the Deccan Plateau in the 17th century. The Bhonsles were a warrior clan, resilient and proud, who sought to carve out a distinct identity in a landscape dominated by powerful Mughal and Sultanate rule. Among the early leaders of the Bhonsle dynasty, Shivaji Bhonsle stands out. A commander serving the Deccan Sultanates, Shivaji was a man of vision and courage. His military expertise and diplomatic skills helped the Marathas gain prominence in a complex political environment. But it was his son, the legendary Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who would later take these foundations to new heights. Yet, before we delve into Shivaji's reign, let's take a moment to appreciate the efforts of these early leaders. They navigated through turbulent times, often under immense pressure, but never faltered in their resolve. Their resilience laid the groundwork for the Marathas to emerge as a distinct political and cultural entity. These leaders were not just warriors, but also administrators who understood the importance of a well-structured society. They implemented reforms, encouraged trade, and fostered a sense of unity among the Marathas. Their efforts laid a solid foundation upon which the future empire would be built. The early years of the Marathas were characterized by a fierce desire to assert their identity and autonomy. They were underdogs in a world of giants, but they never backed down. The Marathas were determined to carve out a place for themselves in the annals of history. These early years were crucial in shaping the destiny of the Maratha Empire. The leaders of this period set the stage for an era of Maratha dominance that would leave an indelible mark on the Indian subcontinent. Their efforts were instrumental in shaping a strong and resilient Maratha identity that would stand the test of time. These leaders laid the groundwork for what would become a formidable force in Indian history. Their vision, courage, and resilience in these early years set the stage for the golden age of the Maratha Empire that was yet to come. At the heart of the Maratha Empire stood a visionary leader, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. A charismatic figure, Shivaji was as much a statesman as he was a warrior. His reign marked a pivotal period in the formation of the Maratha state. Born into the Bhonsle dynasty, Shivaji was instilled with a deep sense of Maratha pride from a young age. He envisioned a sovereign Maratha state, free from the shackles of foreign rule. This vision guided his actions and shaped his leadership style. Shivaji was known for his military genius. He pioneered the guerrilla warfare tactics known as Ganami Kava, which became a hallmark of Maratha military strategy. These tactics, characterized by swift, surprise attacks on the enemy, gave the Marathas a distinct advantage in battle. But Shivaji's contributions went far beyond the battlefield. He introduced a number of administrative reforms that laid the foundation for the Maratha state. He established a competent and fair administrative system, with a strong focus on justice and the welfare of his people. One of his most notable reforms was the introduction of the Ashtapradhan system. This council of 8 ministers, each responsible for a specific aspect of governance, played a key role in the administration of the Maratha state. Shivaji also emphasized the importance of a strong navy. Recognizing the strategic value of the western coast, he built a formidable naval force, fortifying key coastal forts and establishing a network of naval bases. Moreover, Shivaji's reign was marked by a policy of religious tolerance. He respected all religions and his court was open to people of all faiths. This inclusive approach fostered unity among his people and strengthened the fabric of the Maratha state. Under Shivaji's leadership, the Maratha state began to take shape. His vision, military strategies, and administrative reforms provided a solid foundation for the rise of the Maratha Empire. His reign was not just about building an empire, but also about nurturing a culture, a way of life that continues to inspire generations. With strong foundations in place, the Maratha Empire was poised for expansion, and expand it did under the subsequent rule of Chhatrapatis. Each successive ruler carried the mantle of power, contributing to the empire's growth and leaving their distinct mark on history. The Maratha Empire by the late 17th century extended far and wide, spanning from Tamil Nadu in the south to Peshawar in the north. Such an extraordinary territorial expansion was not an easy feat. It was the result of strategic military campaigns, skillful diplomacy, and the indomitable spirit of the Marathas. Among the many military campaigns, the Battle of Panipat stands out as a significant event. It was a colossal clash of powers between the Marathas and the Durrani Empire of Afghanistan. The battle, fought in January of 1761, was one of the largest and bloodiest battles of the 18th century. Although the Marathas were defeated, their courage and tactical prowess in the face of overwhelming odds were widely admired. The Marathas were not just warriors, but also excellent strategists. They pioneered the guerrilla warfare technique known as Ganimi Kava in Marathi, which played a crucial role in their military successes. This strategy involved swift surprise attacks on the enemy, followed by immediate withdrawal, leaving the enemy confused and disoriented. The Marathas also established a network of forts along the western coastline of India, providing a strategic advantage in terms of defense and surveillance. These forts, some of which stand till today, are a testament to the Marathas' architectural and military genius. Each victory, each expansion, brought the Marathas closer to their vision of Hindavi Swarajya, or self-rule. They demonstrated an unyielding determination to protect their land and people, transforming the Maratha Empire into a beacon of resistance against foreign invasions. The Marathas had emerged as a significant military power in India. Their indomitable spirit, combined with their military acumen, played a pivotal role in shaping the course of Indian history. Even today, the tales of their bravery and valor continue to inspire millions. The Maratha Empire was not just about military victories, it was also about effective administration. Now we turn our attention to the Peshwas, the prime ministers who were the backbone of the Maratha governance and administration. The Peshwas were initially appointed as ministers under the Chhatrapati, but as time passed, they evolved into the de facto rulers of the empire. They were responsible for all matters of state, including finance, judiciary, and military. The Peshwas were much more than just administrators. They were the custodians of the Maratha spirit, carrying forward the vision of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The role of the Peshwas cannot be overstated. They were the architects of the Maratha administration, shaping it into a formidable and efficient system. They introduced reforms, streamlined processes, and ensured that the empire functioned smoothly. It was under their stewardship that the Maratha Empire reached its zenith, becoming a force to be reckoned with in the 18th century Indian subcontinent. But the journey was not without its challenges. As the empire expanded, so did the responsibilities of the Peshwas. They had to navigate through a complex web of alliances, internal disputes, and external threats. There were times of crisis, but the Peshwas, with their astute political acumen and strategic foresight, managed to steer the empire through these turbulent times. One of the most notable Peshwas was Baji Rao Vas, who is remembered for his military exploits and administrative prowess. His reign marked a golden era for the Maratha Empire. Baji Rao Van's leadership and vision set the tone for the subsequent Peshwas, who continued to uphold the Maratha legacy. In retrospect, the Peshwas were the glue that held the vast Maratha Empire together. Their administrative acumen, coupled with their unwavering commitment to the Maratha cause, played a pivotal role in the empire's rise to prominence. The Peshwas played a crucial role in maintaining the stability and prosperity of the empire. Their contributions to the Maratha Empire were instrumental in shaping the course of Indian history. Indeed, their legacy continues to inspire and captivate us even to this day. But every empire has its sunset, and so did the Maratha Empire. The Maratha Empire, a powerhouse that once commanded respect, began to wane in the late 18th century. This decline was not a sudden event but a gradual process influenced by various internal and external factors. One of the significant contributors to this decline was internal discord and factionalism. The once united Maratha clans, bound together by a common purpose and shared vision, started to splinter. The power struggle between the Peshwas and the various Maratha chiefs weakened the empire from within, making it vulnerable to external threats. Simultaneously, the rise of the British East India Company was posing a new challenge to the Marathas. The British were strategically expanding their influence in India, and they saw the Marathas as a significant threat to their ambitions. This led to the series of conflicts known as the Anglo-Maratha Wars. The First Anglo-Maratha War, which took place from 1775 to 1782, ended in a stalemate. However, it exposed the cracks within the Maratha Empire. The Second Anglo-Maratha War, fought between 1800 and 1805, was a severe blow to the Marathas as they lost substantial territories to the British. The Third and final Anglo-Maratha War, from 1817 to 1818, marked the end of Maratha independence. The British, with their superior resources and strategic alliances, managed to defeat the Marathas, bringing an end to their rule. The Peshwas were removed from power, and the Maratha territories were annexed by the British, marking the beginning of British paramountcy in India. However, the Marathas did not go down without a fight. They displayed exceptional courage and resilience, fighting till the very end to protect their sovereignty. Their resistance against the British was a testament to their indomitable spirit. The Maratha Empire, once a formidable force, was now facing a period of decline. Despite the fall, the Marathas left behind a legacy that continues to resonate in the annals of Indian history. Their courage, tenacity, and indomitable spirit continue to inspire generations. Despite its decline, the Maratha Empire left a lasting legacy. A legacy that has woven itself into the very fabric of Indian culture, politics, and society. With the Marathas, we saw not just the rise of a military powerhouse, but also an era that gave birth to a rich cultural tapestry. The Maratha Empire, in its prime, was a beacon of architectural excellence. It gifted us with architectural marvels that stand tall even today, defying the ravages of time. The majestic forts that dot the Western Ghats, the grand palaces, and the intricately designed temples, they all serve as a testament to their aesthetic sensibilities and architectural prowess. But the Marathas didn't just leave behind grand structures, they also left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of India. The empire saw a resurgence of Marathi literature, with Marathi becoming the court language and the language of administration. This period also witnessed the birth of new musical styles, dance forms, and a distinct style of painting, shaping a unique cultural identity that still thrives in modern-day Maharashtra. In the realm of politics and society, the Marathas were instrumental in shaping the political map of India. They challenged the mighty Mughals and established a decentralized form of governance that allowed local autonomy. This was a significant shift from the centralized systems of the previous empires and had a profound impact on the political consciousness of the region. Moreover, the Marathas were ardent proponents of social justice. They made commendable efforts to abolish social evils and promote equality. Their administrative setup was inclusive, providing opportunities to people from different walks of life, regardless of their caste or social status. The Maratha Empire may have been a chapter in the annals of Indian history, but its spirit lives on. It continues to inspire, reminding us of a time when valor, justice, and cultural pride were the cornerstones of a thriving society. The Maratha Empire may have fallen, but its influence continues to resonate in India's cultural and historical landscape. Our journey through the Maratha Empire has been a fascinating one. We've journeyed from its humble roots when the Bhonsle dynasty laid the foundation to the epoch-making reign of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. We've marveled at his strategic genius, his inclusive vision, and the administrative acumen that made the Marathas a force to reckon with in the 18th century. We've traced the rise and expansion under the subsequent Chhatrapatis, their military prowess, and the pivotal role of the Peshwas in governance. We've also navigated through the challenges they faced, the factors leading to the empire's decline, and the Anglo-Maratha wars that marked the end of their rule. But as we've seen, The Marathas were more than just their military might. They've left an indelible mark on Indian culture, politics, and society. Architectural wonders, cultural contributions, their legacy lives on, etched in the landscape of India. The Maratha Empire, with its highs and lows, forever remains an integral part of India's rich history. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the Maratha Empire. Such historical explorations help us understand our past and shape our perspective of the present. If you found this enlightening, don't hesitate to hit the like button. It's a small way to show your support, and it helps us tremendously. Remember, you can always subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical insights. We have a treasure trove of content that spans across different eras, cultures, and continents, from the rise and fall of great empires to the deep dive into significant historical events. We've got you covered. If you're intrigued by Indian history, we recommend checking out our other videos that delve into the Mughal Empire or the British Raj. Each video is a journey, and we're thrilled to have you with us on each one. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Maratha Empire. Stay tuned for more historical insights.